Cole, what's going on? How's Jamaica?
Good to be in Jamaica. I feel like we've been talking about this for a while now, so
Yeah.
it's nice to actually put boots on the ground.
So where you been training at? Where you been hiding out at?
Yeah, for the past 5 weeks, we've been in Provo and Park City, Utah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, just grinding out some base miles and doing all the ugly stuff before it gets fun.
Yeah. So what in your training kind of lets you know what the season's gonna look like? Well, give us a little gist of what's going on, because we don't see you at training. So give us a little gist of how you're looking.
Yeah, I think getting to this point in my career now, I'm kind of getting the ability to compare it to previous seasons.
Okay.
Where I've also learned that not every season is going to be the same, and you may be ahead of where you were in a previous year or behind, and that doesn't necessarily dictate the rest of your year. But I've been trying to kind of measure that out, and all things considered, I'm in the best spot I've ever been in April. So
that's good to hear.
Yeah,
that's good to hear. So how serious are you about this race? I feel like people don't really understand how you won in Paris, but people are looking to get their lick back on you.
Yeah.
So how serious are you about winning this 100K?
Yeah, I think the competitor in me, above. I'm not gonna lie, the money's nice, but above that, I want to beat people and continue to beat people. And like you said, people want to beat me now, and I have a bigger target on my back than I've ever had. And I used to pray to be in this position throughout my entire career, so I'm embracing that full swing. And if people want to come after me, on the track or off the track,
off the track is crazy.
Then so be it, because that's the position I want to be in, and I'm really excited to kind of defend where I'm at.
Yeah, and I know you say you prayed to be in this position. So now that you're here, what does it feel like? Is it kind of what you expected it to feel like, or is it a little different?
I don't think I could ever expect how I'd feel, now. Especially, immediately after the Olympics was a headspace I don't think anyone can prepare for, and now that I've had some time, I think I'm in a really good headspace, and I'm, kind of turning that into, fire, and what's gotten me to this point, and how I can continue to burn that fire. And honestly, I feel more excited to race now than I've ever felt in my career.
I love that. Yeah. Anything else you want to leave with the people?
Pretty much covered it all, but Wagwan.
I love it. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks.